Hey you!
Huh?
Yeah, you with the GM screen and too many dice. You look like someone whose players recently lost their favorite NPC. Oh, they haven't? Well, let's say they have. I got something you might like. Yeah, it's their favorite NPC, back from the dead. Sort of. Point is, they need the party's help, and the best part is, you get to keep role-playing them. How much does this cost, you ask? Why, nothing at all. No, I've simply got your back. This is Tuna's Canned Encounters, making dishes out of ingredients from unmarked cans bought off of a sketchy person in a trench coat. What do a ghost and a zombie have in common? Well, a lot actually, but what if they had one more? This time, we've got a can of mixed monsters, specifically a ghost and a zombie. See, I was thinking about it one day and I came to the realization that there's no reason a ghost and a zombie can't come from the same person. If we say that the ghost is bound to the zombie but has no control over it, then things can get interesting. Our heroes are patrolling in the local graveyard after reports have come in of undead being sighted in the area. As they walk quietly through the night, they come across the grave of the local traveling merchant and their late friend, Bippity Boblin the Mind Goblin. Except, there's one problem. Her grave is empty. As they look around for any signs of foul play, the ranger spots a familiar-looking zombie shambling towards them. The fighter steps up to deal with this undead and return their friend's remains to her rest, but is stopped when he hears the ghostly voice of Bippity Boblin. Looking around for the source, our heroes quickly spot an apparition that seems to be trailing behind the zombie, begging it to not get itself hurt. They call out and confirm that yes, this is Bippity Boblin. After a quick and slightly bitey reunion with their favorite merchant, they all start trying to figure out if there's something they can do to help her. This encounter is great if you have an NPC that you want to bring back or keep around after an unfortunate accident. Just have them appear or meet up with the party in some way and ask them for help. Make sure you tell your players that they recognize the undead pair though, otherwise this NPC stands a good chance of not being undead for very long. Of course, you don't need it to be a known NPC. You can use anyone you want. The key is that they quickly ask the party for help. Now when it gets down to it, things tend to work like this. The zombie is in control of the body but is just a simple zombie. The ghost is bound to the body and is forced to follow it around. It might be able to exert small amounts of control over it, but not enough to keep it out of trouble. Which brings us to why this ghost needs help in the first place. If the zombie dies, then the ghost passes on. What the ghost is looking for is some way to better control the zombie and is hoping that your players can help find the answer. The answer, of course, can be anything you want. A new spell, a magic item, a blood ritual, you name it. Until the party finds what they need, they now have a pet zombie that they have to watch out for and keep safe. I don't know about you, but I can see that causing some rather interesting shenanigans. And the best part is, if you're using a favorite NPC, then you get to keep role-playing them. Now go forth! Feel free to kill off that favorite NPC for some of that sweet, sweet drama, knowing that they'll be back again shortly. If you're wondering how this NPC got turned into a ghost and a zombie, your guess is as good as mine. But I'll tell you a little something that a friend of mine once said that has stuck with me and that can apply here. How do you kill a vampire? Any way you want. They're not real. If you liked this silly little encounter, then leaving a like is appreciated. If you felt like subscribing, then that's great too. Of course, you can find me in the comments as well if you have any questions, suggestions, etc. With that, thanks for letting me talk to you all.